Maximum alert, Bears Nation. Did you know that a ghost from the past is about to devour our salary? Watch out for the defense. A top 5 veteran in pressures could be the savior, or the mistake that will sink Caleb Williams. And that's just the beginning. The offensive line is on fire. An injured guard for $14 million isn't the solution, or the trap that will repeat Fields' disaster. Stay tuned. But here comes the BOMB. Are we hours away from burning the 10th PICK on? An RB? We're talking about a monster with 15 runs of 40-plus yards. If POLES fails here, there will be nitrogen monoxide Super Bowl in 10 years. Do you think you'll get IT? Right? Subscribe now or miss out on the terrible secret that will change the Bears forever. Like now or bad luck will follow Chicago. Attention, Bears Nation. Will legend return to save the defense? Or will IT be $1 million mistake? What if I told you that Khalil Mack, the same Khalil Mack we let go in 2018, could return to Chicago? Yes, you heard right. But wait, don't celebrate just yet. Because this is not a fairy tale. It's the NFL. And here, there are conditions that an epic comeback. Or a nostalgic mistake? Mack, the man who left you breathless with 12.5 sacks in 2018, the one who made you believe in a nightmare defense. But today, at 34 years old, is he still that monster? Here are the facts. 15 quarterback pressures, 6 sacks in 2024, and a Pro Football Focus rating of 90.4, 5th best edge rusher in the league. Yes, he's still killing IT. But is he worth the fortune he would ask for? Because with $80 million in cap space, Ryan Poles could go for young talent. Or do you prefer a proven veteran? That's what we're debating today. Now, pay attention. Brad Biggs from the Tribune says Mack could be the defensive version of Keenan Allen. And that comparison burns. Allen came for a 4th-round pick, had 744 yards. Was he worth it? For some, nitrogen monoxide. Will we repeat the formula with Mack? Watch out. Chicago cannot afford to burn resources on a glorified patch. If Mack signs, IT must be part of a clear plan. A short and expensive contract to support Caleb Williams? Or is it better to invest in the draft? What does the locker room think? Here's the detail. Dennis Allen, our defensive coordinator, worked with Mack in Oakland. There's chemistry. And although almost no one from his first stint remains, Mack is a professional. Could he be the mentor for a rookie edge? Of course. But at what cost? Biggs warns, Mack could cost more than the Bears are willing to pay. And I believe him. Because paying $15 to $18 million for a 34-year-old guy is IT madness or genius? Montez Sweat had only 5.5 sacks in 2024. And the run defense? 28th in the NFL. We need more than a couple of fresh arms. We need an earthquake. Mack, in 2023, had 17 sacks. Could he revive that magic alongside Sweat? Watch out. His 88 pass rush rating was 2nd in the league. Impressive. But will his body hold up for a full season? Is it worth betting on a legacy instead of building for the future? I tell you this. If Poles believes we are one player away from being contenders, sign Mack. But if this is another patch to sell, illusions, don't bring him back. What do you think, Bears Nation? Should we bring Mack back at any cost? Or look for youth in the draft? The franchise took a hit with Trey Smith, but listen up. The war to rebuild the offensive line is not over. No way. Do you think Ryan Poles is going to sit idly by? Absolutely not. Now the Bears are targeting Will Fries, a guard from the Colts. Is this the right move? Let's analyze it. First, the context. Trey Smith was the dream to protect Caleb Williams. But the Chiefs are keeping him with the franchise tag. A disaster. Now, without Smith and with the entire interior offensive line, at risk of leaving in free agency, Poles has to act. And his solution? Will Fries, a 27-year-old veteran who, before getting injured in 2024, was one of the best guards in the NFL. Here's the dilemma. Bears family. Fries had a 92.4% pass blocking efficiency and 74.3% in runs in his 5 games before. The injury, elite numbers. But what about that leg? Chris Ballard, the Colts GM, says Fries is progressing well. But would you trust him after a fracture that sidelined him for the season? I ask you. Plus, are we going to pay over $14 million a year for a player with a medical asterisk? The market is hot, and without Smith, that price could go up. But wait, Ballard wants to keep him. And if Fries doesn't even hit free agency, Ryan Poles can't afford to chase shadows. If Indianapolis retains him, what's Chicago's plan B? I tell you this, the offensive line is an absolute priority. Caleb Williams can't turn into another Justin Fields, running for his life every Sunday. And here's my criticism. Is Poles betting too much on a player with so little continuity? Yes, Fries was top 5 before he fell, but are 5 games enough to justify a $1 million contract? I don't know, family. Plus, with 3 internal spots to fill, shouldn't the Bears be looking for more than one reinforcement? I can't believe we're in patch mode again. To close strong, is Fries worth it? If he's healthy, yes. But what if he's not? Is this the kind of risk we should take with Caleb Williams in his key year? Tell me, comment below. Fries yes or Fries no? And if not him, who else should Poles sign? Do you think the Chicago Bears dared to do the unthinkable with the 10th pick in the draft? Because Ashton Jeanty JUST dropped the bomb at the combine. Yes, you heard him right. The running back who checkmated the NCAA met with the team. And what he said ignites the debate. RB in the first round in 2025. Are they crazy OR geniuses? I break the news. Imagine this, fans. Ashton Jeanty, the monster from Boise State, who racked up 2,601 yards and 29 touchdowns last season, confesses to meeting with the Bears, the same one who almost won the Heisman. And you know what he said? We talked football. We talked life. IT was incredible. Eric Bieniemy, the new RBS coach, is already drawing up plans for him. Could this be the prelude to an offensive earthquake? But wait, wasn't the offensive line the priority? Or the defensive line? Of course. But here's the dilemma. Ben Johnson, our flashy offensive coordinator, dominated in Detroit with Gibbs and Montgomery. Do you think he wants to replicate that success here? D'Andre Swift and Roshan Johnson combined for 1,109 yards. And we still finished 25th in rushing. Is that enough? I tell you no. But Bears family, pay attention to the detail. Jeanty looks like a top 10. Is an RB worth that investment? He himself says, look at Saquon in Philadelphia. A RB changes everything. Is he right? Saquon revived the Eagles. But what about our O-line? Without TJ Langford or quality blocks, it doesn't matter if they bring Barry Sanders. Here comes the volcano of questions. Do you prefer to use the 10th pick on Jeanty, a generational talent, or strengthen the lines with high prospects? How does Bieniemy fit Jeanty with Swift and Roshan? 3 heads in the backfield? Are Ben Johnson and Ryan Poles so sure of the O-line that they can afford this luxury? I throw the controversy to you. If we bet on Jeanty, it's full confidence in Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins. Do we trust? Because if we don't improve the trenches, it doesn't matter who carries the ball. But imagine Jeanty dodging tackles after a right block. It would be a spectacle. And watch out. This draft is deep in RBs. Why burn the 10th pick? But Jeanty is not just anyone. He's the home run hitter of 2025. Do you know how many 40-plus yard runs he had? 15. In the NFL, those chunk plays are gold.my. Verdict? If the Bears think Jeanty is the next Christian McCaffrey, take him. But warning, without a decent line, even a resurrected Walter Payton would struggle. Improve both things, or it'll be another failure. And you? Do you applaud this move or prefer to prioritize lines? Write in the comments. Jeanty to Chicago, if you want him, or strengthen the trenches, if you fear for the O-line. This is history, people. The mix just got lit. Bears Nation, the time to define our course is here. Ready to transform the 2025 season? First debate, Khalil Mack, experience or renewal? His return could inject ferocity into the defense, but is it worth a high investment, or is it better to bet on young talents in the draft? You choose Mack at all costs, OR draft and future. Second challenge, Fries and his impact on Caleb Williams. If he's healthy, he will be a key shield. But is it wise to trust a player with an injury history in our star's decisive year? Comment Fries yes to support him, or Fries nitrogen monoxide if you prefer to look for alternatives. Third crossroads, Ashton Jeanty or strengthen the offensive line. The rookie promises electricity, but should we prioritize his talent or shield Williams after the mistakes of 2024? Write Jeanty to Chicago to risk OR strength in trenches to play IT safe. These decisions will mark the destiny of the Bears. And your voice is key. What path should we take? Veterans versus new promises, risk versus stability. Every comment builds the strategy. Do you want to be part of the new era of the Chicago Bears? Subscribe to the channel and join the most passionate NFL community. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the final analysis. We will reveal your votes and Ryan Poles' possible moves. Bears Nation, 2025 is our year. Together we will lead Williams to glory. Subscribe now and help us reach 5K before the draft. Until next time, Bears family, leave your opinions in the comments and let the debate begin.